Apple is bringing satellite text messages to iPhone 14 and 15 customers this fall with iOS 18. We've got some preliminary details. Hi, I'm Chris with the Mobile Internet Resource Center, here to give an update on satellite direct-to-cellular capabilities that seem to be in the news a lot lately. Now, Apple was the first company to bring out satellite direct-to-cell capabilities in 2022 with the iPhone 14 launch. They kind of jumped ahead of everyone by integrating a direct satellite radio into all iPhone 14 models that could communicate with existing Globalstar satellites, and it enabled emergency SOS via satellite. So very limited capability, but if you're in the middle of nowhere and you're having an emergency, hold up your phone and you can get connected to emergency dispatch via a back and forth text messaging system. So powerful feature, very limited, but it was ahead of everyone else. And then last year with the iPhone 15 and the iOS rollout, then in 2023, Apple expanded that to non-emergency communication with AAA Roadside Assistance, but still not any sort of general text messaging, not something that you can do. You can't send a message to your friends. You can't communicate to people other than emergency dispatch or AAA. But we always suspected that Apple had bigger plans for their satellite ambitions, and at last, now we know what's coming next. At their Apple Worldwide Developer Conference this week, they unveiled one of the new tentpole features of iOS 18 coming out this fall will be satellite messaging. So this is full-on messaging via the iMessages app via satellite when you are outside of cellular coverage. So you can communicate back and forth with anybody who is in your contact list. So this is not full-on general send pictures back and forth and chat away all day. This is text messaging, emoji, and Apple's tapbacks like thumbs up and hearts and stuff like that. But you can do that back and forth to anybody else who is an Apple Messages, iMessages user. And they're even supporting SMS gateway so that you can do that sort of messaging back and forth to regular phone connections, phone numbers via SMS text messaging. So whether you're communicating with a blue bubble person or a green bubble person, starting this fall, anyone with an iPhone 14 or iPhone 15, or presumably almost certainly the iPhone 16, the next generation models, will have text messaging capabilities anywhere that they have a clear view of the sky. Now, this is based still on Globalstar's satellite constellation that is very limited, but, well, it's already deployed, it's already in orbit, so it's not a super fast type away wherever you're at. It's type a message, hold up the phone, and wait for it to let you know that the message has been sent, and it will actually direct you of how to angle your phone and point it towards the spot in the sky where the Globalstar satellites are passing overhead. But this is really cool to see Apple kind of once again trying to jump ahead and enable new capabilities with their satellite ambitions before anyone else has rolled this out. Now, there's a lot of other stuff that is happening on the satellite direct-to-cellular front. We actually just covered just a few weeks ago that Verizon and AT&T are now teaming up with AST Space Mobile to do similar capabilities of actually more broadband-based satellite direct-to-cellular capabilities that will work with existing Verizon and AT&T phones, not needing special new iPhones, but with basically any 4G or 5G phone. But that hasn't started to launch. They only have got one test satellite out for that so far. And then the more hot on Apple's heels competitor is Starlink, and in partnership with T-Mobile, they're also rolling out direct-to-cellular capabilities that will work with existing T-Mobile phones, any T-Mobile 4G or 5G phone. And a Starlink vice president of satellite engineering recently shared that they are 8% of the way towards launching the satellites they need to enable this capability by the end of 2024 to do text messaging at first. Eventually there will be more, but text messaging to any T-Mobile customer. So we've got an interesting race ahead of us. Is iOS 18 and Apple's rollout this fall going to come before or after T-Mobile and Starlink are able to turn on this feature for T-Mobile customers? So exciting times ahead for satellite, and it's only going to get more exciting in the future. Apple is investing a lot of money in Globalstar to basically expand and build out a next generation Globalstar constellation in the years ahead, with 3,080 satellites potentially being launched towards that constellation in the future. So interesting new capabilities will be coming. It will be a lot more than text messaging in the future, but we're making steps towards the future world of connectivity everywhere. And, well, Apple users at least will get a taste of it in iOS 18 this fall. Now, one other big unknown, though, is what's it going to cost? Is the satellite messaging service just going to be included for free? It just works? Or will it be charged extra for? That is something Apple was very careful not to mention in their announcements this week. It's a possibility, like with the emergency SOS feature that they've had since the iPhone 14, that it will just be included free for at least a limited number of years. So the iPhone 14 has now got 3 years of free emergency SOS capability. But, well, the roadside assistance capability was either make it part of your membership with AAA or pay per use. So when satellite messaging rolls out, will it be part of an Apple One subscription? Will it be just part of having an Apple account? Will it be pay per use for the messages, or some other way to charge for that? That we'll probably not know until this September, when the next generation iPhones come out and presumably iOS 18 and the satellite messaging feature gets turned on for everyone. So we'll be watching very closely to see what comes out. It's definitely exciting times ahead, so stay tuned and, well, keep looking to the sky. You might be getting a message.
These videos are brought to you by our premium members, our mobile internet aficionados. They make it possible for us to track this news and create these videos. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe to our channel, or better yet, consider becoming a member yourself.